It is Friday, and it is Ross Finds of the Week, episode number 99, and I'm not gonna lie, it is pretty dry out there in the world of Ross, but we're gonna start off with a women's find, Nike Sportswear all over print metallic jacket. Now, it does look like it's made out of foil, but it is $130 retail and $29.99 for the Ross price. No comparable value. I do like the design, kind of like a script Nike logo and other random Nike logos all over the place, so it is pretty cool. But looking on eBay, 3 or 4 of them have sold, and it looks like for about $75. So some money to be made there. I think you do have to be patient with it if you do plan to pick it up. Personally, I left it. Totally up to you, but pretty cool design. Men's section, Nike Train Speed for Ohio State Buckeyes, and this find actually isn't too bad. $44.99 was a Ross price, and looking on eBay, some have sold for $94, some for $74, one even sold for $120. So the prices are all over the place, but picking them up for 45 bucks, I don't think that's too bad. I think you are going to have to be a little patient as well, just like the last find, but give it a little iffy. I'm not against it. So it is getting kind of cold out there. Well, in some cities, not mine, but we did get this Levi's men's quilted mixed media puffer jacket, $180 retail price. Ross had it for $59.99 and comparable value to $70. Now there's about 7 listings right now for this jacket, all of them over $100, but none have sold. So I don't know if it's because of the look of it, or maybe just because it's not that cold yet. Either way, still a little too pricey, so I left it behind. This find pretty interesting, actually from the women's section. It's an Adidas Archive sweater, $90 retail, and the Ross price $24.99. Comparable value to $38. Has that old school look and feel, so they kind of just like retroed this sweater. So high sea fishing, Florida shore design on the back, so I thought it was pretty interesting. Unfortunately, none have sold on eBay. There's actually not even a lot listed, but I think it's worth maybe picking it up and see what happens, just to see maybe an old school Adidas fan that really wants it, but who knows. Either way, I thought it was pretty cool. Active wear for women's. The whole section has just been on fire lately, and this jacket, Nike Tech Fleece Destroyer jacket. Now, you see the Tech Pack tag right there, $140 retail, but it is still a little pricey at $29.99. There's no comparable value, but on eBay there's only 2 or 3 listed, all of them over $50, but none have sold. So that really kind of confused me a little bit, because it is really high retail, just not a lot of interest in it. Definitely a thumbs up for the collection, but to resell, same thing, I left it. Back to men's section, $64.99 for the Nike Air Force 1 Ultra Flyknit Low in the white and ice colorway. A little too pricey for me, 65 bucks, comparable value to $110, and most of them selling at $90 range. One sold as high as $120, but for the most part selling at $90. So thumbs up for the collection, because there's none on eBay for, the $60 price, but to resell though, that's a big thumbs down. This is for all the Jordan fans out there. Air Jordan 13 retro snapback cap, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe this is the Altitude 13 colorway. So we have the Jumpman in the front, Jordan logo in the back, and $14.99 was a Ross price. We've seen some hats at $7.99, some at $9.99. For some reason, this one's a little bit pricier, and retail price $35. It did have a nice, good feel, kind of like a thicker hat, but people have them listed right now kind of high, $45, some $35, some as high as $60, but what they're actually selling for is about $28 to $32 range. So a little bit of money to be made. I give it a thumbs up for the collection, but to resell, not so much. Now, I know you've seen this shoe probably 1,000 times, Nike Air Python Premium green leather shoes. Now, I don't know, I've seen so many different colorways that I was like, how many more are there out there between Ross and Marshalls? But $64.99 way too high for the shoe. $150 retail. I don't even know if that's true or not, but $150 seems way too high. You can see on the bottoms they had, I guess, I don't know what store that was, but $150 retail, went down to $99, now down to $65, which is the Ross price. You can get that even lower on eBay. Right now, people are selling them for about $49 plus shipping. So for me, this was definitely an easy pass, but I'm hoping by next year, we will no longer see Nike Air Python anymore. Back to men's section, and Ross has been getting a lot of Under Armour cleats, so I figured, you know what, let's talk about one. So the Under Armour Speedform MC Low Football Cleats, nice and shiny. It's like a blue mixed with the silver bottoms, $29.99 comparable value to $65. Now I think for if you're playing football, I think these are pretty good. I mean, for $30, cheaper cleats, but they do have a nice, good look and feel to them. Selling right now, only about 4 or 5 results. Everyone is over $50 to $60, but they're not necessarily selling that great. So totally up to you. I really haven't had a lot of good success with Under Armour cleats, but that's your call. And our Ross find of the week. It has been pretty dry out there, so I'm not going to pretend like all my finds are awesome, but I did find a couple of t-shirts out there worth reselling. The first one, Big C Champion Heritage t-shirt, only $7.99, and I wish I found more because these are actually at the mall for about 25 to 30 bucks. The second one, Under Armour Rocky Balboa versus Apollo Creed boxing t-shirt, so $12.99 was a Ross price. I think the retail was $34 or $39.99, something like that. So pretty cool design, full Rocky logo in the front, and has kind of like a poster boxing type design in the back. So how much are they worth? How much am I trying to get? Let's break the finds down. And our Ross finds of the week. 2 t-shirts from the men's section, one from Champion, the other one from Under Armour. I'm going to break both of these down and how much profit I expect from both. So let's start off with the Champion Heritage Tee, $7.99 comparable value to $13. And it's not just like a plain regular white t-shirt. It actually has the huge Sewn C logo on the front. Now this shirt is at Foot Locker right now for I think 25 or 30 bucks. So I got one of these for myself, but $7.99, super cheap, and selling right now pretty much on eBay for the same thing, like $25 to $30 range, brand new. Now the Under Armour Rocky Balboa t-shirt, price $12.99, no comparable value, but retail $34.99. Now the last time we got an Under Armour like pop culture type of shirt, it didn't go so well. We got the Outcast shirt and didn't really sell that great. Now the Rocky one, we know we have a different type of fan base, and every time it has like some sort of Under Armour pop culture thing, I always do the research and double check on it to see what I could make. And on the back it has like the Rocky, I think Apollo Creed, yeah, there we go. There we go, Battle of the Champions, Rocky versus Apollo. So that's pretty cool. Full t-shirt design on the back, and then the Rocky movie logo on the front. So the Champion one, we can do the research on that one too, but pretty sure, I mean, this one goes for about 25 to 30 range, but the Rocky one recently sold $39. I'm trying to focus. So $39. Another one, let me see, I think there's more down here. So 27 plus shipping, so it comes out to about 35 bucks. There was another one here, see, $45. The same Rocky shirt. Another one here for $40. So selling it for about $40 to $45 range, you're still looking at like a good, you know, $20, $23 profit just on the shirt. And the Champion logo, let me see if I could put that in real quick. Heritage Tee. The other one, here's another one here. So $24.99, $24.99 for the gray one, $22.99. Let's see for the white one. This one's weird. It's not really like the Big C. So some of these you really have to kind of go through them and make sure you have the right one. Here we go. It's kind of like that one. So $24.99 for that one, and about 40 to 45 bucks for the Rocky shirt. So let me know in the comments, how is your Ross? I don't blame you if it's dry right now, but it's also good to explore different sections and also different clothing that might be out there that you can make money on. So double and triple check your stores out there. Let me know what you think about these finds. My name is Glenn with Hustler Hacks. We'll see you next week for episode 100. Go out and get it.